Hello, everybody. This is Angel Arts, and welcome to the next stage of deciding who is going to be in the codenamed Ready Persona 1 tabletop campaign. As you can see, I am surrounded by 5 very good-looking faces who are all going to be part of what I am referring to as a chemistry read. Now, for those of you who do not know what exactly this is, we did this last year as well, so I'll put a link so you can kind of see what happened last year. As many people may already know, chemistry read, as it's termed in TV shows, movies, typically what that means is that the actors actually read a script with other actors so that they can get a read on how the different actors play off of each other and what their chemistry is. The reason these 5 people are here is because simply I just want to collect a little bit more data in order to make a final decision on who's going to end up in the campaign, which means that there are people who are not in this chemistry read. It does not mean that they are ultimately not going to be in the campaign. It just means that I feel like I have collected all of the data I need from those 6, at least compared to these 5 specifically. So, that being said, what is going to happen? I am going to be doing 2 scenes with these folks. The first scene is going to be with the virtual video game characters, and the second scene is going to be with the real-life characters. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So, the 5 of you are going to find yourselves in the video game world as your video game characters. So, you're all going to appear in this room. Let us start by describing what each of your characters at least look like.
You'll see a 5'9" Irish woman with red hair, like up in space buns, and she's wearing like this Sailor Moon type outfit, but it's actually like a 50s style like nurse's uniform with like the hat tilted to the side. She sees you guys, but she's also looking to see if anybody actually needs to be healed from anything.
I am Prodigy, and I stand tall at 6 feet. I am wearing golden armor with a white cape. I have some very vanilla blonde hair. I look like what a very stereotypical hero might look like.
Alright. You see a tall, 6'3" man with big, poofy, curly red hair, pulled back with a yellow headband, a red soul patch, an open vest, yellow vest, poofy yellow pants, and kind of a 6-pack open to the air. On his back is this red electric guitar. And he's just nodding, and a pair of sunglasses on the head, and he's nodding around, looking around.
My character is Yami Aoki, the cute werewolf lifesaver. He stands about like 5'6", around like, I guess you could say like in his upper 180 pounds. He's wearing a very sparkling purple shirt that's buttoned up with very spiky blue hair. Imagine like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. He has that very spiky anime hair with little 2 spikes up the top that kind of look like wolf ears. He has very big teal eyes, very fair skin, with a little jagged tooth that's popping out of his mouth. And he's just currently standing there trying to get a hold of his manager because he has no idea what's going on.
Everybody sees a rather tall individual, probably about 5'9", 5'10", maybe, dressed in all black, dress-like, but at the waist it kind of ends into like this skirt-like thing, and the back part of it kind of flushes out like a cape. And there's like blue swirls in there as well. And there's this kind of like black hat on their head. And hair is kind of short and shorn and kind of messy and ragged, but in sort of like a chaotically reformed way, if that makes sense.
So you are all in a, I would say, 30-foot by 30-foot cell, like barred jail cell of sorts. So in D&D terms, I think 30-foot by 30-foot is like 5 squares by 5 squares, 5 by 5 square. And there doesn't seem to be anything else inside the cell other than you all. And just outside of the bars that you can see out into the space, it's like a nether space outside of the cell. There is a timer that is currently set at 5 minutes. And immediately, as soon as you appear, the 5-minute timer starts. Can you all see the timer?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Go for it. You have
Oh,
5
no.
minutes to roleplay. Go.
Oh no,
Oh.
5-minute time limit? Oh boy.
Ooh, this is not cool.
Excuse
Oh,
me, who are
dear.
you?
Well, I'm the Fod. Well, how are all of you people? Lovely people, though I don't think we have a lot of time for
Yes,
introductions.
Believe that. We should probably move on. Is it look like a bomb or something, or? Well, I probably shouldn't ask questions.
Do you know how to defuse a bomb? Because I don't think I have that skill proficiency.
Do you remember how you got here?
I'm gonna go try to bend the bars.
Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and try to bend the bars, and it is pretty much nigh impossible for you to bend it with your bare hands.
Ooh, this ain't groovy. Let me get you a help there, man. And I'm going to try and help him with the bending of bars. I'm going to try and move them, push them up. Hey, you guys got any ideas?
Maybe we should all try. Let's get together and all try and bend it. I'm not strong enough alone.
Right.
Oh yeah,
sure.
good idea, good idea.
Brute force is the answer here.
And then immediately, everyone starts to see this cute little 18-year-old boy turn into a gigantic wolf with blue fur and just like,
Yeah.
all right, let's go.
Marley.
You will turn into a wolf and attempt to bend the bars, but once again, for some reason, even with your sheer strength, you still can't seem to bend these bars.
Oh, it's
There
silver.
will be a voice, a non-genderized voice that will say, "The game will begin in 3 minutes. Continue to socialize."
Oh.
I suppose.
Oh.
Oh. Woo.
Well, just really quickly, my name is Ceres. What exactly can you do? Maybe we should figure out how we can get out of here.
Oh, I got you. I'm Fonny. I am the rock bard. What about you, big guy? And he points to the guy in the big armor.
Chronergy. I am a frontline fighter, somewhat can do some healing, and overall just fantastic hero.
Nice.
And my giant wolf friend. Who are you?
Oh, come on. And then reverts back to his human form. Oh, come on. Everyone doesn't know me. I'm Yami Outsky, the cute live streamer. No one knows about me?
Now that you mention it, yeah. I didn't recognize you when you were huge and I was, trying to figure out what's going on, but you're right. I do recognize you.
I get your voice now that you've said it.
Yeah.
Same
That's
here.
me and you, Yami. What about you, friend over there? What, dude?
Quiet dude. Huh?
Yes, you, my friend,
Oh.
my gnarly friend.
Pardon me. Yellow, if you will. I kind of just do my own little thing occasionally. I'm not very used to working in teams, unfortunately. Though, is this a team thing? It's a game. They said it was a game, right? You're
Yes.
gonna have to
Sounds like
compete against each other?
I've never seen anything like this, man.
Yeah.
Is
And then
perhaps we're supposed to escape or get ourselves out of this cell?
Hmm.
Well, it seems we have not the strength to do that.
Yeah, it ain't looking good.
We have like
Yeah.
stuff we'd normally have, like our characters, like swords and guns
Good question.
and stuff.
Anything that you can reasonably say that your character normally would if they were like adventuring. If they were like going into a dungeon or adventuring in the game, you should have weapons, armor, all that good stuff.
All right, we don't seem to have much time. Let me just buff us up real quick, and I'll start playing a song to give us a effect of haste on all of us.
I will be
Okay.
our front line. Stand behind me, and I shall protect you.
I'll cover our
Don't worry
flanks.
about me. I got your strength.
There will be a little tone when the timer is up, and you will hear the voice speak again. This time, though, the big giant clock timer shows 10 minutes, but it hasn't started yet. It's still stuck on 10 minutes. And this is what the disembodied, non-gender specific voice says. Greetings, players. Welcome to this arena's scenario. Please listen carefully to the rules. For this scenario, one of you will win their choice of one of 3 prizes. You may choose to win either A. a large sum of gold, B. a rare magical item, or C. a special new ability for your character. A 10-minute timer will begin once I've finished explaining the rules and after I've answered any questions you may have about the game before we start. And then what will appear before you is like this outline of a table at the very center of the room. And the outline will like fill itself up until it materializes into a physical table. And on top of that table are 5 syringes that look identical to each other. Before you are 5 syringes. 3 of the syringes contain a deadly poison that will kill your avatar instantly. The other 2 contain a serum that will make you immune to the poison, but only to the poison, mind you. At any point, if any of your avatar dies, they will immediately respawn right outside of the cell. Players outside of the cell will be unable to physically interact with those inside of the cell, but they can communicate with them freely. The game continues until there are only 2 players left within the cell, or until the timer runs out, whichever comes first. Once the 10-minute timer ends, if there are more than 2 players still inside the cell, then 1 player will be randomly executed, one at a time, and thus respawn outside of the cell, until there are only 2 players left. Once there are 2 players left in the cell, they cannot be killed. If something causes multiple characters to die at the same time, such that less than 2 characters would remain, then 2 characters will randomly be kept alive. Once there are only 2 players left in the cell, the timer will then reset to 5 minutes. It is now up to the 3 players outside of the cell to decide which of the 2 remaining players inside the cell should win the prize. If the 3 players outside of the cell fail to come to a decision over which of the remaining 2 players should get the prize by the end of the 5-minute timer, then the 2 remaining players will get nothing. And the 3 avatars outside of the cell will be permanently deleted from the game. Are there any questions?
What was the time limit for the executions?
10 minutes.
10 minutes until there's 2 people left and it resets to 5.
This ain't groovy. This ain't groovy at all.
I think our assumption of us being a party was misplaced.
If this supposed scenario where the 3A players on the outside don't pick anything and both of us lose inside, well, both of the 2 remaining players remain inside, do we still have to do something else, or do we get deleted? Is there something going on here, or...
If the 3 players outside do not come to a conclusion, they will be deleted permanently from the game, and the 2 players left in the cell will be released and returned back to the game as normal, but with no prizes.
Question. Define deleted.
If you wish to play the game, you must recreate a new character from scratch at level 1.
Oh no.
Whoa,
I suppose that's not a big problem for me then.
that ain't cool, dude.
What did I sign up for?
You said there was 2 serums and 3 poisons.
3 poisons, 2 serums. Do
Okay.
with it what you will, or not at all.
All right. Well,
The game begins now.
I say we all stay in the cell.
How come?
Why?
So we just
They
sit here and talk for
specified-
10 minutes?
But why not? I mean, they clearly specified it had to be 3 on the outside, 2 on the inside for any of the penalties.
Well,
But
after 10
if
minutes,
you're-
they
Or-
start killing us randomly.
Or if we could all get on the outside. But then we would all lose the prizes.
yeah, So, this ain't cool, but I'm not seeing a way out of the situation right now. What do you guys think?
I think
Well-
somebody should volunteer themselves and stick all 5 of the needles in them at once. And that's how we do it.
I think the needles are there to be a potential out for us that each of us takes one, and then 3 of us will die randomly, and 2 of us survive, and then there's no bad blood between us based on who dies.
However, 2 of us are healers, and we don't. They didn't say we had to use all of the poison or all of the serum in one needle. We could potentially divide it up so that we all take the poison and 2 of us have the serum. In which case,
I think
Maybe.
no matter what, 3 of us are dying, and it's just a question of how we go about getting there.
And
Are there
sometimes...
any volunteers?
Well, so here's the thing.
Yami and
I don't
Felicia.
care if I win or lose, so dying right now doesn't matter to me.
With that,
Buddy.
I'm going to unbuckle my greatsword and slash through him.
Your character will slash through Fodney. Fodney, do you resist in any way?
Fodney, seeing him do this, will flinch, but will nod in respect to him.
Okay.
And thumbs up and then will thumbs up and smile.
oh dear!
Is your character slowly sinking to
Fun.
the ground? with the
Fodney,
thumbs up?
yes. Is there anything else? Like, make this dramatic. Is there anything else that happens on your death? Quote unquote death?
Rosebud.
Rosebud. All right. So Fodney feels a, small feeling of pain because I'm sure he's died in this game many times.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you will die. Your character will just, disappear. But then Fodney, you will just respawn. You're like outside of the cell, completely safe.
Hey, bros, it worked.
Uh,
Okay, so that voice was telling the truth after all.
Much respect, Fodney.
If I go to the table, can I actually see if I can identify which one's which, or if they lied to us?
Roll a d20 for me. Tell me what you get.
A 9, perfect.
Unfortunately, you can't tell. They all look identical to you.
I would like
Oh,
to attempt
dear.
the same.
Yeah, you can go for it.
I got a 5.
Unfortunately, no, you can't tell.
I'm gonna pace the room real quick and give it a once over. Do I notice any marks anywhere, or is there any imperfections or anything going on strange?
Nah, not at all.
Okay.
Nothing strange.
I am going to scuttle on over to the side towards Yami and say, "Hey, Yami dude,
What?
how you feeling about this?"
This was not what I signed up for. My manager said that it was some sort of event, but
But do you actually care about winning or losing here?
if I say yes, will you help me?
Yami, just so you know, this is being streamed to all of your viewers right now. Wave to the camera.
What?
You
Look
look
at all
up
the
and there's
cameras.
gonna be like a chat. There'll be like a chat on the side and you can see all these people like going into chat. Go Yami, kill him! Kill him! Get the paladin! Get the
can I-
paladin!
Wow.
Then looks at it, just like, okay, it's just a game. It's just a game. And then just
You
looks
got
at
this, man.
the group. Only last man standing. And then everyone sees that Yami just transforms into a giant wolf and hears a
Funny just begins playing battle music.
You start
I will
playing
get
battle
battle
music.
ready.
Oh,
If I remember right, out of character, we can't. There was some rule about once you're out of the cell that you can't
You cannot affect people
affect
inside.
Okay.
people in the cell. Okay.
Not physically or magically, but you can still communicate freely.
Okay. Yeah, I was
You can
just.
still play jams.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna hold out a hand like this towards the gigantic wolf and be like, hold on. If you just kill us, then we're not going to vote for you. You have to remember that this is also a popularity contest.
He brings up an excellent point.
We'll vote for you, Yami! The chat say.
There.
We'll vote for you!
I think the most reasonable thing to do here would be to take the 4 of the syringes and each of us stab ourselves with one. Or our partner.
Well, maybe.
or perhaps we could have our bard friend on the outside decide who gets who, or who
I'm
gets
open to
what
that
syringe.
idea.
Or, if one of you has better luck and better eyesight, you could try to tell the difference between the poison and the cure.
Well,
That is interesting.
I'm more suited to spotting people who are not telling the truth and detecting lies, and more of picking people out in a crowd rather than. I can
That's-
give it a shot, but I don't
going
think
to-
I'd be.
Pick up one of the syringes and I'm going to walk towards Fodney and just show him as I put it in my arm that I'm doing no foul play, and I'm going to press the syringe.
You're gonna press a syringe? Okay. So that means I will ask you to do a 1d20. It's 1 through 8, it's the antidote or the serum.
I got
If
an
it's-
8.
Okay, so
Ooh.
it's you inject it into yourself, and they said it would be instantaneous, so nothing happens. There are 4 syringes left. Nothing
I
happens.
believe if all of you remain honorable, that means I'm one of the final 2, and I'll go walk into the corner and just kind of watch everybody.
2 minutes remaining.
I'm gonna scutter over to the yellow and say, "So, what's your plan?
Oh,
Don't worry, I won't tell."
am I like away from everybody?
Okay.
Could I have another
You
side?
can be.
I'm gonna kind of lean back, whisper. Well, honestly, part of me just wants to kill everybody and have some fun, but I don't think that'd be fair play.
Oh,
I'm game.
Oh no.
that's scary, dude.
Johnny goes and grabs one of the syringes and then just thinks about it for a second, looks up at the camera, sees the chat, and says to the fans, "Want me to do this or not?"
Do it, Yami! We believe in you! We believe in you! No!
You got this!
Stab the others! Stab the others! It's like half of them are saying stab yourself, the other half are saying stab the others. 1 minute remaining. Less than that, actually.
I'll give
When I
a
hear the-
sigh and pick one up too.
Okay.
And then look at Yellow and say, "Alright, on 3, we stab each other.
Three.
Okay? 1,
Each other? Wait,
Two.
each other?
well, you know what I mean.
I'm
Stab.
gonna stab him
30
and
seconds.
do it right now.
1, 2, 3!
Okay, I would
Oh.
like for both of you, it's a 50-50 chance, so just to make it, like, fair, both of you roll a d20. If you get a 1 through 10, then that was the poison. Oh, Yami,
Ooh,
give us your death. What happens when Yami dies? Death scene.
So, as soon as the poison is injected in you, it takes a couple of minutes to be like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna put it," and then suddenly blood starts to spew out, and just like, "Oh, I'm not," and then just this giant wolf just splays on the floor, just gagging in his own blood, and then suddenly he disappears, and then reappears again, like, "Hey, I'm alive!"
bro, you're alive!
You'll see the chat say, "Boo! This is rigged! Yeah, they cheated! I bet that one cheated!"
Hey, I didn't want to kill anybody, okay? And I say that to the chat. I didn't want to kill anybody.
Yellow, since you are immune to the poison, and since Chronergy is immune to the poison, that means Ceres automatically gets executed on the spot when the time runs out. So, Ceres, give your death scene.
She will have like a shocked expression on her face. It's like, you know, when anime characters are like,
Nani?
it's like over the top. Yeah, she's like, oh dear, and then it's like you see the little heart that's in the middle of the cross on her hat just goes like all the red bleaches out, and you see just like a skull appear.
Oh, okay.
And then she like pirouette and just like falls down.
What a beautiful death.
And then she will disappear and then respawn outside the
Bro,
cell.
you're alive!
Oh, well, now we have to choose who we think deserves to win.
Yeah.
Then Yami just replies to,
Oh,
All right.
Yes.
Since you didn't get much of a chance to do much, what do you think we should do?
well, I suppose we should ask the two in the cell what they want out of this. Let's see if they can give us a good reason that they should be the winner. They were the people who were willing to kill everyone from the beginning.
true. But I almost did.
So, Yellow, why do you think you deserve to win?
Oh, doing interviews now? Well, I don't know. That's a good question. I mean,
He is a
it'd be
new
cool.
player, so that, you know, this might boost him to being stronger than he is.
I could
Might
get
be
some
something you wanna
popularity out of
consider.
it. That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? You know, I couldn't think of a good reason other than I think it'd be fun.
And then
That's fair.
you hear like Yami whisper to both Bodney and the series, "Yellow is sus."
She'll look over at Prodigy and say, well, what about you?
Purely greed. I would like the special ability to do something new and cool.
Well, that's very honest.
It is honest.
That's right, we're winning something. Oh, I just completely forgot.
Yeah. You know what they say, honesty is the best policy.
So, out of those answers, I suppose
Then
Bodney and...
Yami just press Connergy.
Actually, I'm kind of curious. If I
So
pull
your
out my Tesla and aim it at like one of the guys behind the bars, can I fire and shoot them?
You can attempt. You can do it. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, we'll try it.
Yeah.
Just really quick, Mark, did you say that Yami was voting for...
Yep, Yami immediately just goes for Connergy.
Okay, so you put your vote in and then you're shooting someone. Cool.
I'm gonna shoot Yami.
You're gonna shoot at Yami. You shoot at Yami, and it fires in the cells, but it's like it
Fonny's
doesn't
gonna
penetrate.
Fonny's gonna try and jump in the way.
Yeah, just, well, let's just see this. This is all happening in slow motion. When immediately, as Yami presses the button, he sees the gun, and it's just like, whoa, what the hell? And then, everything goes in slow-mo.
It's for science, trust me. Now we know that we can't threaten you, so the other two. It's wonderful.
Fonny is laying on the ground at this point, is just looking at you two. All right. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
6.
3.
It was 4. And
Oh, one vote for yellow. All right. Sally's.
I have a feeling.
The tiebreaker.
Oh boy. And it's like, serious? What do you think?
Well,
1 minute till deletion.
Hurry,
she closes her eyes and, hang on a second. Oh, okay, cool. She closes her eyes and she goes randomly, and it hits on yellow.
randomly, and it hits yellow.
Yes.
Okay. So
Well played. I'm gonna
Her
slap him on the back.
eyes
and
are
then
closed
kind of
when she does it.
okay, so the timer immediately stops, and then yellow. This big, all this confetti like drops into the cell, on top of you, and in front of you, you get to select would you like? Would you like the gold? Would you like the special ability, or would you like a special magical item?
I would like an ability, but I thought they were voting to kill one of us, so I'm very surprised at this. What's the ability? What ability may I choose?
Character, you can tell me. You can choose what ability she gets.
I think Yellow, after being in that situation, would like the ability to detect poisons in the things that, like drinks or poisons and whatnot.
Yeah, clever. Yes. Cool. Visually, what does that look like when you gain this special ability in the game?
I think there's a moment where they will kind of lift off the ground and arms out as a light shines down and kind of like a little wind blows through and hair floofs in the wind a little bit. Hat almost falls off as the magical ability is bestowed upon Yellow, and they will land and that was
While in the background, while that's happening, Yami is just doing like the golf clap that you see in Smash Brothers.
be fair, I was going to try to kill you at 10 seconds remaining, so I just want to let that be clear.
Noted.
No hard feelings.
The bars completely dissolve away, and a magical door appears to exit the room, if you'd like. However, the last syringe remains on the table, just FYI.
Bonnie
Ceres
is gonna-
will go for it.
Who's gonna go for it?
Ceres.
Oh,
yeah,
Did we
you
say
can
it
grab
at
it.
the same?
Swipe
Oh, did
it.
we
Yeah.
say it at the same time?
Oh, do you say it
Sorry.
at the same time? Oh,
I
if you're
think
gonna say it at
so.
the same time, then do an opposed d20 roll, and whoever gets the higher gets it first. Roll a d20 roll.
Oh boy.
Natural 1.
6.
Or
4. Okay, Fodney, give us a description of how you fumble trying to grab the syringe.
And I slip on a banana peel.
Just randomly a banana peel is on the floor. And you
Yeah.
slipped. Okay.
And then in the
there's
background,
suddenly
you
like
hear-
jailhouse garbage on the ground, just like just for the moment.
actually, when Bonnie slips, you see Yami in the middle eating something. It's like, oh, sorry, Bonnie, my bad. I got hungry.
Bro, it's all cool.
Saris, you grab it. Do you do
Alright.
anything once you grab it?
You see a little light appear in her pack, and you hear a metallic voice say, "Analyzing," and this little robot bat thing like flies out of the bag and puts like a scanning laser on the syringe, and then you hear like boop boop, beep boop 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 boop, and then whatever it is will appear on its little eyeball
Okay.
screens. So, was it poison or was it serum?
I believe there was one poison left.
There was one
So-
poison.
Yeah, so it is poison.
Yeah.
Instant kill.
She'll take it and she'll be like, "This will be interesting for science indeed." And she like puts it in her bag.
Well, you didn't tell us
Yami
about
then
your little
just
friend.
Yami starts to look at Ceres with a bit of a confused look, and just says, "Okay. Now, excuse me, I need to go talk with my manager because what the hell did I sign up for?" Walked out.
Hi, Yami.
Chronergy, I haven't heard from you. What does he react in any way since he
I've been watching
lost?
it all, and at this point, with some thinly veiled frustration, I would kind of storm out the door and leave, not saying much.
As you go past, Ceres just puts her hand on her hip and goes, as like you and Yami storm out, she just like salutes you, but she has one leg popped up in the back in like an impossible to stand in pose like an anime.
all of you will wake up very groggy, and as your eyes are adjusting to the light when you wake up, you realize that you're not in your respected bedrooms. You're actually in a very uncomfortable feeling bed, and then you realize that all 5 of you are actually inside a hospital room. You're all connected to IVs and like the little heartbeat monitor things. You don't remember what happened, how you got there, zero context as to why all of a sudden the 5 of you together are in a hospital.
What?
Oh,
We're all waking up kind of at the same time.
oh
Yeah.
crikey.
And we have like IVs in our arms. I want to pull that out.
You can pull those out immediately.
I don't think we should do that.
Who are you?
What
I'm
happened?
Forrest.
What am
It must have been a crazy
What?
night last night.
Why did I just Slitter just checking for anything? He's like, hey, no cybernetic parts. Whew. Okay, close call.
I look around in a panic, like, because I am half convinced that I have been kidnapped by or something, but I'm looking around confused.
Marcus looks around, and he will see next to his bed is on a table of some sort is a card, a get well card from Penelope.
Was I in an accident? You guys, do you remember what happened?
Not a thing.
no,
I want
but are
to
you
check the
are
door.
you
Sorry, Seijo, did you say?
I want to check the door to see if it's like if we're locked in or not.
Yeah, sure. You will go and check the door, and the door will open freely, but the weird thing is, right behind the door is a hospital bed that's sort of been wheeled in front of it, almost barricading the door that you're in, but you can still, like, open the door, and if you wanted to, you could, like, move the door to the side.
And it completely deserted out in these halls.
Completely deserted on the halls. The lights are still flickering. And if you look up and down the hallway, there's like files and papers like strewn all about the floor. And it's dead silent, very quiet in this hallway. The other detail I will say is that, Forrest, you recognize there's actually several cards next to your bed, all addressed from your band students. And I will also say that, JJ, if you look up at the clock has stopped ticking. It looks like the clock is stopped at around 2:55 or 2:57, I would say, a random time.
That's odd. Oh, well, to answer your question, and she'll look over at Marcus because he said, "Does anyone remember what happened?" But then she blinks and she's like, "Wait, are you? You're that? I swear to God, your face was on TMZ."
I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
Never mind. I could be brain scrambled. It looks like the clock stopped. And she'll be looking down at her arms to see if she has like burn marks or like glass or anything like wounds.
Yeah, do any of us?
You don't notice any wounds on you all. You don't notice any. You can't think of any reason why you would be in a hospital all of a sudden.
What's the last thing I remember?
Honestly, I feel like the last thing you remembered was going to bed for the night.
Okay.
Honestly.
And it was in a different bed.
Yeah, it was in a definitely not the hospital.
Is there anything like in the bedside table? Is there like a drawer? Like, is there a page nurse button?
There is.
But you said there's no noise from outside since he's opened the door. It's like dead quiet.
It's dead quiet. There's no people around.
Okay.
You don't hear anything.
If I open that
Silent.
drawer, is there anything in it or on top of the table?
I think if you opened it, there might be, the only thing of interest might be like some aspirin and maybe a pair of scissors that they normally use to like cut like bandages and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marcus is going to look over to Mark's character. What was their name again?
Spencer.
Spencer. Hey, do you know why we're here?
How much do I remember?
You remember going to bed last night. And beyond that, you tell me what you think you last remember beyond going to bed last night.
So Spencer just grabs her head and just like, last thing I remember was I did go to bed and then I think I heard a noise of some kind. But then checks under the bed again and just be like, okay, no cybernetic legs, no cybernetic arms, cybernetic eyes? Nope.
Spencer, you will notice that there is a vase of flowers next to your bed, but the flowers have like withered and died as if nobody's watered it for a very long time. But it's clearly used to be a beautiful bouquet of flowers.
I look at the bouquet of flowers for a minute. Oh crap. Beanie. Oh.
What do our
God,
IVs look like? Are IVs empty or are they still going?
They appear to be empty.
Okay.
Do we have
I'm
our
gonna rip mine
phones
out
at
then.
all? Like any devices?
You don't have anything in your possession because you're all in gowns, in like hospital gowns, so you don't
Is there
have...
a phone in the hospital room?
Not in the hospital room, but you could look around and see if there's a phone somewhere else outside the hallway.
JJ will take the IV out and go, that's not how hospitals work. Is the clock on the wall, like, can she reach it if she tries to take it down?
Sure.
She'll, like, open the back of it. Is there, like, was it, like, a battery run clock or...
Yeah.
So she's gonna try to just, like, switch the batteries and close it again and see if she can, like, reset the clock.
Switch the batteries with batteries from somewhere else, you mean? Or...
I think she means flip the batteries.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she's not all there. She's a little confused.
I mean, you can. The battery was put in correctly, in the correct position.
Oh, they were in the correct position.
They're
Okay.
correct in position. You presume that the batteries
2:55.
just died.
We got to get out of here.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push out into the hall, and I want to look for a window. Something I want to see day, night. I want to find somebody, different rooms, and all the while just scratching.
Yeah. So you can look down the hallway through the flickering lights. You believe it's in the middle of the day. You can see if you exit out of the hospital room that you were in, to your right, it looks like there might be a nurse's desk of some sort. And then to the left, the hallway continues down to some double doors.
Okay. I'll move towards the double doors, like, hurriedly. Like, I need to get out of here.
Marcus is going to follow him and is going to start muttering, I swear to God, if my parents are behind us.
I don't think we should split up.
Are you? Yes. And she'll
kind of rush after.
Oh.
Okay, so you'll rush after Cade.
So then it's Cade, and then JoJo's character, and then Ethan's character, and then. Are you coming? JJ will look over at Spencer.
Yeah, hold on. He pulls out the IV. It's like, if this is good, some sort of trick, I swear I am going to punch the living hell out of whoever put us here.
All right. So JJ will pocket the aspirin, but she'll be holding the scissors out, like.
Okay, you took the scissor with you.
Oh yeah, she's taking the scissors.
Okay. They are pretty sharp.
Oh yes, yep. Mm-hmm.
So you're following Cade to the left, correct?
Yeah, I think that's how you describe the hallway.
Okay, so Cade is going to go through the double doors pretty easily. They're not locked. And as soon as you push open the double doors, Cade, the wall on your right, to your surprise, is full of blood. It's like bloody. There's like blood spatters. And in the center of the blood spatters are these bullet holes, these large bullet holes. It kind of curves around. So if you want to continue on, it'll curve around down the hallway.
I'm making a 180 and go in the opposite direction.
You're going to go in the opposite direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, other way.
Wait. Was the door...
The second I see that, Marcus is going to scream.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
with
you
that
can scream.
They're like, what happened? What's going on?
JJ will be like, JJ will go after Cade, and she'll be like, wait. Was the door, when you opened the door, was there something up against it?
I don't know. I just gotta get out of here. I gotta go.
Oh, no, I understand, but
Hey.
if we were barricaded in, like, clearly, that's not normal.
I'm like pushing you off me and just scrambling to the right. Like I can't talk about this right now. I gotta go. Like
Hey,
I'm moving.
we need to stop
Okay,
panicking.
nurses, nurses station, JJ says, and we'll try to locate the nurse's desk.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Were you about to say something, Ethan? Go ahead. Say something, Ethan.
I'm just doing panicked, like not yellow forest things.
So you're panic. You're trying to stay quiet. JJ will notice that in the down the hallway towards where Cade is actually now going, you do see what seems to be a nurse's desk.
Okay. She'll look back and she'll be like, well, come on, we can at least try to call for help or something.
So
Yeah,
once I
they have
get to
a
the
working
nurse's
telephone.
desk, sorry, Mark, go ahead.
I said, hopefully they have a working telephone here.
And then Ethan, were you responding when she's like,
yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. I will go over to Ethan and we should stick together. We should stick together. Yeah.
Yeah. We're I read a book like this once. It didn't end well.
Yeah. I'll watch your back. You watch my back, and we and when I say
we can
done,
get through this together.
I'm rummaging through the desk. I'm looking for any doors, windows, anything that can get me out of here. I want to get the hell out.
Well, at the desk there is a phone. And are you trying to find... So you said you're rummaging through the desk, so are you looking for...
Maybe a key, maybe a weapon, maybe anything.
Yeah.
I'm very much so a caged animal right now, just scurrying.
You will find phones and a set of keys. You will find a set of keys.
So I will grab the set of keys, and I probably will knock the phone over in my haste and not pay attention to it.
Is there a
Yeah.
sound when he does that, if the phone falls it?
When he knocks over the phone, you do not hear a dial tone. You do not hear anything.
Oh, God. Okay.
Wonderful.
And otherwise, is this a dead end?
No. There's still more hallway if you want to keep going.
Stairs.
And there's still more hallway.
There's got to be stairs.
There's a separate set of double doors if you keep going forward past the nurse's office.
That's where I'm going.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we make any big decisions, why don't we just take a second to calm down and assess the situation? I know in hospitals there's sometimes like a map posted every now and again. Do I see anything on the wall, or is there one at the nurse's station?
there is a map that
good.
shows fire escapes areas.
Okay. Can I discern where we are right now, or?
Yeah. So, the closest emergency fire escape is actually the direction where all the bullets were from, because of course it is. But if you keep going the way the Cade's going, you'll eventually reach the elevators and the fire escape. It's just further away.
Okay. I'm gonna point this out. Map. I'm useful.
Oh my.
Did you?
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
We should all stick together for the moment. I'm not sure our friend is going to listen to us at the moment, so...
But if we follow him, she'll kind of try to call out and be like, Did you pick up anything at the desk?
Zero chill. We're basically running towards those doors. I'm not in the place where it's rational, where I'm talking to you guys and planning. I'm booking it to those doors.
Because if
I'm gonna chase after him.
Same, but JJ. Oh, go ahead, Mark.
Well, Spencer is kind of like at a crossroads at the moment, and they kind of look like they're just like stuck in should I go with them? Should I stay here and probably die? They have no idea. and then he just says like, this better be a nightmare.
JJ was going to run, but if she can tell that people they're not all chasing after Cade, she'll sort of out of habit, I guess, she'll just like grab Spencer's hand and start like momentum will pull him forward. It's not hard. It's more of a like there's no time for reassuring words right now, but it's a gesture that it's supposed to be like comforting, but she probably squeezes your hand like way too hard. There's like a lot of blood on that wall.
Got it. So just so I can picture this, marching order is Cade, followed by Forrest, followed by Marcus, and then JJ and Spencer.
Yes.
Say marching order like we're gonna fight something. Oh no.
Yeah.
So Cade,
Hey.
you bust through the double doors, and you're just not 100% coherent, and you're just following and following and following, and then finally you make another turn, and right straight ahead of you, at the far end of the hallway, appears to be another set of double doors, and the double doors is chained, like it's chained, and there's like a big bar that's pushed through the handle, the handles of the doors, and painted in dark lettering, it says, "Don't open, dead inside," is what it says.
Oh no.
And that's my last exit, right? I've exhausted exits looking at that. I'm gonna go into.
But it's chained with like some padlocks, though. It has chained with some padlocks, however.
Right. I will fall into like a ball position and like lean up against the wall and just like panicking. I'm going to actually use the keys to be scratching myself to the point where it does draw blood. I'm in a panic attack right now.
Okay, so he's in a panic attack. Forrest will see this first, and Forrest, you'll be able to see the doors as well.
Yeah, not my priority right now. I'm trying to get him. Hey, as I rush up, kind of a little bit out of breath. Look, I know you're panicking. Hey, it's all right. I don't know what's going on here. I don't even know your name. Hi, I'm Forrest, by the way. I need you to be in a happy place right now, okay? Just don't think about this, okay? Imagine somewhere else. And, I don't get this. Maybe a joke? I don't know.
DM, would you allow me to call for a roll 20 on comfort?
Sure. So you want him to roll it, right?
That's correct.
Go ahead, roll me a 1d20. Let me see what you get.
14.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. So that happens.
Nervous energy weirdly rubbing off on each other.
I'm gonna hand you the keys. Still like fresh blood on them.
Okay. I'm gonna set them off to the side and like on the floor, and you're leaning down, and I'm gonna start trying to staunch the bleeding. How bad is the cuts on his?
Not bad, shallow, but enough to draw blood.
Okay.
I will say that by this point the other three catch up to them.
Oh no.
Hey guys.
Looking up.
I'm going to hold on to Forrest and just kind of use Forrest as my anchor. And I'll follow the group at this point.
So how tall is Spencer?
Spencer would be around like 6'1".
Okay, so taller than JJ. So JJ will start to round the corner and come to a dead stop. And she'll say, okay. Possibly? No, this might be the worst. I mean, I'm sorry. We're fine. We're gonna get out of this. And she's just like staring at the dead inside, like the dead inside padlock door, like, what the fuck?
It could be worse.
When you do that, you actually hear a thump
Okay.
those doors.
Okay, we need to go now. Everyone up. We need to go.
Yeah, that brings up Spencer. It's like, okay, think this might be a solid policy. All right, let's get out of here, people.
Did we pass elevators?
No, because according to the map, the elevator is beyond those double doors. Or beyond those double doors.
Okay, and the other exit was covered in blood. Ugh,
The other exit head was covered in blood with the bullet holes.
perfect. The other way didn't have thumping.
Or padlocks.
Yeah.
Or
A lot of
padlocks.
blood and
Honest-
Or a metal bar on the door.
honestly, I'm willing to bet on the whatever made those bullets is gone now. We should go. We should go now.
We should.
Yes, definitely. We need to get out.
Those are keys, though. Someone should grab those just in case.
yeah.
Marcus will
Gonna
grab
pick them
them.
up.
Come.
So JJ will.
Oh god, it's like the Walking Dead.
Move.
Yeah, JJ's spinning right round. Baby.
Okay, you're turning around?
Yeah. Is there anything on the walls as like she is gonna? It's gonna be like she's gonna spin and then start running, but kind of looking for like, is there, the axe they used to have, like
Yeah.
in case of fire?
Yeah.
Like, is there anything like that on the wall or?
Probably not, but you would probably presume something like that would be closer to where the elevators were.
That makes sense.
Marcus is going to start helping Cade get up and start moving
Yeah.
if
I'm
he
gonna
can.
Throw an arm around the other shoulder and
Yeah.
help.
I will help him. I will take the other side, and we will start helping Cade.
Okay. We need to be quiet. Quietly. Okay.
Okay. So you're going the other direction, back to where the bullet holes were, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the marching order?
I think it's JJ dropped Spencer's hand and was like, nope. Grabbed those keys and started running.
So JJ, then Spencer, and then the other three. Okay.
That's right.
Cool. So JJ's taking the lead. You will go back to where the bullet holes are. You will turn the corner, and just like the map says, very shortly after, you will reach the double doors that says, elevators, like on up ahead. And these doors also have like chains and a padlock on them, but nothing is written on the doors.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Okay.
better.
Is there anything around here, like, I don't know, anything we could improvise weapons? Because she's got scissors.
Sure, roll a d20, please.
17.
Okay, so you will find that there appears to be a chair that had somehow been smashed into small pieces. So there's like splintered, like leg wood.
Mhm.
Think Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, yes.
So you could
Stakes.
make a weapon out of that. Stakes. Yeah.
All right.
Delicious.
Here you go, and she'll toss one of the stakes to whoever is directly behind her, which I assume is Spencer, because the other two are helping Kate.
Yes, Spencer grabbed it and just like, okay.
All right.
No, we're in a Walking Dead scenario. This is not good.
Would we know?
Yeah.
2 good stakes from that.
So the door
do we
is
know what
chained and
zombies are?
padlocked.
And padlocked, correct.
Yeah,
So,
and you guys have the keys.
Yeah. Try to keys. I'm just trying my best to support Cade at the moment. I'm keeping an eye out.
Okay.
It's gonna be okay, dude. It's gonna be okay.
Forrest, you have the keys.
Yeah, I have the keys.
You can try to use the keys to unlock the padlock, and one of them does work.
Okay. It's a master lock.
The chains can fall to the ground. The doors can open. Do you open the door? I guess I should ask.
I'm gonna as quietly as possible unlock the door now that I know that there's maybe not really nice things inside. And then kind of peek my head. Do I see anything?
You will peek your head, and you will see what appears to be a set of elevators. And just next to the elevators is a door that's the emergency, fire, stair. It's a staircase, emergency staircase.
I
next to the...
I don't see any creatures or any.
No,
Okay.
no,
There
you don't.
more blood.
In this room, there does seem to be some blood streaked along the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just trying to comfort Cade as much as I can right now. Dude, we're gonna get out of here. It's gonna be okay. How
One
are you
of
feeling?
those keys might operate the elevator.
For some reason, I don't think the elevators are going to work in this situation. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't
Kidding
The
how
lights-
zombie
the lights are-
apocalypse
on,
Work.
though.
Flickering, right?
That's true, but out of character, if your building catches fire, the reason they say not to use the elevator is because the firemen can use a special key to use it.
Yeah, and get open the door and operate
Mhm.
the thing manually. I don't know that.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah,
Seeing the
Rex,
exit this close, I am going to move and like
I will.
I'm going to the stairs door.
somebody pick up these chains. We could use them maybe like as a makeshift rope if we need to
Yeah,
throw it
yeah,
out the
yeah,
window.
yeah, Good idea. I just want to grab the chain.
Yeah, I'm just helping Cade move as best I can because I know he's injured.
Cade, if you open the staircase, it is pitch black in there, but you can keep going. It is just pitch black.
I'm helping him walk, right?
You can.
Do I hear anything?
Roll a d20.
12.
No.
I want
Okay.
to
Anybody hear anything?
go inside the room for a light switch. Start with the obvious.
Yeah. Roll a d20.
5.
5. You don't find a light switch.
I can't go in there.
I could go first.
All right. I'll go right behind you, Marcus. And then I just grab the chain and put the little piece of stake, wrap around it, like makeshift kunai, and just follow Marcus behind it.
Oh,
I will hold on to Marcus's shirt and just close my eyes.
I'm gonna look
this
back.
is looking really, really scared as he goes.
Alright.
Oh, I volunteered to go before me. Okay.
What was your
Okay.
Marcus? It's Marcus, Cade,
Spencer.
Spencer, Forrest, and then JJ? Or
I'm
is
actually
Forrest
going
in the
to.
back?
I'm going to wait until JJ goes into the thing, and I'm gonna give like a little look around the room real quick, just once over, so we didn't forget anything, or maybe see another exit or a window. And then
Roll a d20.
5.
No, you don't see anything else.
Shh, right behind me.
You will make your way down the staircase, and unfortunately it is pitch black, but you will be able to make your way down. After you probably go down 2 flights of stairs. Jojo, roll a d20, please.
18.
Jojo, you will feel something. It feels like something's crawling up your leg.
What is it? What is it?
I am going to smack it.
Yeah, roll a d20. Let me see.
19.
19. You kick it out of the way, and as soon as you kick whatever it was out of the way, you hear a in the darkness.
Go.
All of you can hear it.
Go. I am moving backwards.
Where are we going? Are we going back up? Go back down?
Cade's right behind you.
Oh,
Yeah,
behind us?
He was holding onto you. He was grabbing onto you.
I am going to move around and start leading him back up the stairs.
Okay.
So that would mean that Mark is the next closest to the zombie then, because he was right behind the other two.
Yeah. Marcus, very shortly during this whole confusion, you... Wait, no, Marcus backed away.
Spencer, I'm sorry. I was using the player's name. That's
Spencer.
confusing.
As during this whole confusion, you actually feel 2 very strong arms grabbing a hold of your shoulder. And you can smell immediately the smell of decay invading your nostrils as something is moving towards your throat.
I try and duck and try and loop behind and use the kunai thing to just trip him up.
Okay, roll a d20, please.
13.
Okay. You will be able to quickly use the chain to block the creature from doing whatever it is trying to do to your throat, but it's still very strong. So you probably can't maintain that hold for very long.
Yeah. It's like, get out! Get out!
Is this area like, is it a big staircase, or is it like a tiny one that multiple, or it's like a single file thing? Or
I would say it's pretty big.
It's pretty big.
Like, I would say comfortably 2 or 3 of you. Definitely 2 of you comfortably can go down the staircase side by side. 3 might be a little bit of a squeeze.
Could I push my way to the front and try to help in any way I can, or?
Sure. What are you going to try to do?
So I hear this going on. I can't really see what's going on.
No.
So
Pitch black.
Sort of a little bit confused, kind of a little still panicked, feeling all right now. Gonna push through everyone, kind of, and just I see like a shape going for him, and I'm gonna grab him and pull him back and just try to shove him like over like the guardrail or just down the stairs a little more.
Roll me a d20.
Oh no.
I want to make sure you grab the right one.
4.
All right.
No.
You intended on grabbing Spencer or the thing?
So I intended to grab Spencer and pull him back a little bit, and then
Okay.
so he's out of the way, and then push whatever.
You grab who you think is Spencer,
Oh no.
and you pull him towards you. Spencer, you feel something like being released from you, and then Forrest, you feel a very sharp pain right here into your shoulder as something bites into you. You immediately feel the warmth of blood gushing from your shoulder.
That's not very nice. Spencer, what are you doing?
The rest of you all can hear something's happening because you can hear the sound of flesh breaking. And I would assume that Spencer will also scream. In addition to what he just said, he'll also scream in pain.
I just let out the biggest yell and say, get out now!
I'm going to just keep leading Kate up the stairs.
Up the stairs. You're going up the stairs. Okay.
I'm going to try and get to the roof.
Okay. You're going to go up the stairs. How about the rest of you all?
AJ.
After yelling that, Spencer's just gonna book it up towards the stairs, try to get towards the roof as fast as they can.
And then JJ and Forrest okay.
If we go back
Stop,
up
I'm
the
trying to help
stairs to the previous landing, JJ's gonna try to open the door. First of all, because she heard that's not very nice scream.
Yeah.
She's gonna go,
That's not
okay,
very nice.
okay, I'm JJ. She says to the darkness and tries to reach towards Forrest, because her idea is if she can get to the door where she knows she can see, she might be able to actually bind the wound.
You're trying to go about two flights of stairs back up.
Yeah, I'm trying
where you
to
were.
take him up the stairs.
Okay.
This is gonna be a chain situation.
Yeah, so what I said was she can't see, she heard him scream, so she's going towards him to try to grab him and...
Okay. Roll me a d20 to make sure you grab the right one.
Just gonna
16?
pull him up the...
You will grab something.
Oh god.
Hoping it's Forrest. Forrest, you do feel a tug. The whatever has a hold of you is still holding on though. So you're gonna feel like you're pulling something up, but it's gonna be hard to pull them up on your own, JJ.
Okay.
Because you're basically pulling two people together.
Oh. Okay, so... Oh god. Okay.
I don't know who you are, but thanks. Spencer's really freaking
yeah.
out.
Doing my best, and she's because there's a little bit of drag she's not expecting, and she's trying to get him.
I don't think I heard
you-
Spencer say anything, did he? Before he left?
No. Before he just screamed, get now.
And I think Cade and Marcus are long gone upstairs, right?
Marcus
You're long gone.
Marcus is just trying to talk to Kate. He doesn't know his name. Man, I really need you to help here. I really need you to help here. I know this is bad. Please help.
Currently, eyes still closed, humming. Is there light if I peek?
if you're still going up the stairs past the doorway that you came from, it's still pitch black.
All right. Can I call for another D20 roll from JoJo?
Sure. What is this going to be for?
Just again,
Oh,
he's trying to convince me to
calm
help
him
him,
down.
and I'm wondering where my
Roll me-
mindset would be at.
Roll me a d20 roll, Jojo.
12.
Well, okay. What do you need?
I need someone to have my back, I guess.
Literally holding it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Sure. We'll go with that. And he just keeps leading him up.
Okay. So Marcus and Cade continue to go up. JJ, you're trying to pull Forrest, but it's really hard unless you get help. I don't know where Spencer is at the moment. Spencer is still going up. Are you going past? So you're following Cade and Marcus.
Cade and Marcus.
Okay. So go ahead, JJ. What's going on?
If she can hear, because I imagine he ran up the stairs past them. So she'll be like, wait, if someone's still there, I need help to get him up the stairs.
Spencer, roll me a d20.
Okay. That's a 7.
You didn't hear it.
Nope.
Spencer didn't hear it.
okay.
So Spencer's still going upstairs.
Okay, what did you, okay, because she can't see, and, okay, so she'll say, if you have a little, I think you need to get rid of something extra, I don't know, like this doesn't, I can't pull you by myself.
No, I'm starting to think this isn't Spencer.
Forrest, sorry. Roll a d20, Forrest. Sorry.
That's an 8. I'm gonna die.
Forrest, you get another bite. This time on your face as your cheek gets ripped out, and you're about to pass out. If JJ doesn't do anything to help you, you're SOL.
Okay, so can she hear something flopping then if it's attacking him?
Yeah, definitely. Something's attacking him.
Okay,
and
okay.
He's gonna be a goner if you don't do anything,
So
or you can just ditch him.
She's gonna try to move around, I guess, and hit whatever it is, or
With what?
the scissors that she has in her other hand.
Roll me a d20.
I swear to God, if you kill me.
Oh.
Biggest roll right
11?
here.
What did you get?
11?
11. All right. You strike the creature. You seem to have hit it. Probably, I would say, into its neck. This creature will yell out, and he will temporarily let go of Forrest. Temporarily.
Okay.
You
So
are still in pain, but
JJ's gonna let go of the scissors and kick the thing that just went.
Yeah, you can do that. And where are you going to go from there?
She is going to attempt to get Forrest up the stairs. Again, she needs to get to the door she knows she can see at.
Cade and Jojo, you finally reach the top where you believe the doors to the roof are. And as you fumble at the door, you feel that there are, again, another padlock to that door. A padlock to that door.
Maybe leaving me, the one with the keys to die, wasn't the greatest idea.
I'm going to try tackling the door.
Go ahead, roll a d20. And once you're done with the d20, Spencer will reach you both.
I'll try and help with the door.
Sure.
Okay, I got
What do you
a
get?
17.
Got a 9.
Okay. You got a 9? Okay, so are you both just going to try to...
Mm-hmm. Break through chains. Yep.
Yeah, the two of you will attempt to do that. The bud is a tiny bit, but you might need some more help. Spencer, you'll get up there.
Yeah. And as soon as I see the two of them make a dent in that door, it's like, oh God, I wish this was in the virtual world. And tries to go in for a third ramp.
Sure. All three of you roll 3 more d20s. One d20 each, please.
19.
13.
9.
4.
4. It's okay. I'm going to say that by the power of
by the
Cade and
power of
Marcus,
Cade.
you will be able to break the door open. The lock kind of bolts off, and you will push the door open. Light floods you from the outside. It is very sunny outside, and you find yourself on the roof. By the time the door is open on the roof, by this point, JJ and Forrest have arrived, and you can definitely see that for the first time, Forrest, he is
God.
in terrible shape.
Oh,
He is
oh
bleeding
God.
all over the
Okay.
place.
All right, and JJ just starts like, okay, she's gonna tastefully rip her hospital clothes so that she can make a crop top and like weird looking coverage because we're not necessarily NC-17 here. And then she's gonna go, okay, someone help put pressure on his face, and I'm gonna try to fix his shoulder.
Well, as
Needles.
soon
Oh, we didn't look
as-
for needles. I'm so dumb. And she's like,
If only we
trying
had a
to-
needle that could kill anything.
Yeah. Well, as soon as they see Forrest all completely injured, Spencer's just like, oh, shit. And then it's like, okay, pressure, got it. They apply pressure on their
Am
on
I
their face.
feeling a little bit hungry right now? Am I? Oh,
You're gonna start feeling hungry very, very soon.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Marcus and Cade, you will have a chance to see what's on the roof.
Okay.
And the first thing that you notice is when you hear the sound of flies. Lots and lots of flies. The second thing that you notice is that there are body bags, files and rows of body bags all around the roof, with bare feet sticking out. You see the scalps of people. You don't see any faces, but you see the scalps of people's at the tops of people's heads. And there's just like 40-ish of them all on this roof right in front of you.
Do I
Are
see
they?
like a ladder going down from the rooftop? Any rooftop access?
If you can cut your way through the body bags to check.
Quick
Horrible.
question. Marcus is going to try and close the door. I'm going to look over to Spencer. Spencer, toss me those chains.
Crap, I think I left them at the zombie, with that zombie thing.
I'm going to like tear off my clothes, and I'm going to just try and wrap them around the door handles to just like tie them up as best I can. I don't care if I look naked. I want to secure this door.
Sure. You'll secure the door. What is JJ and Cade doing?
JJ is trying to fix Forrest.
Sure. And Cade, you're doing what?
I'm just trying to look. I don't want to walk through the bodies, but I am trying to look for rooftop. Just like, oh,
Roll me a d20.
5.
Hard to tell. You're gonna have to walk through the bodies to like tell.
And there's sound. Did the zombies follow us, or can we hear them moving behind us, behind the door?
Behind the door.
Mhm.
You don't hear anything at the moment behind the door.
But what you hear on the roof is like bzzz.
You just hear flies on the roof.
Do we just run? What do we do?
so.
I look off the rooftop.
You can roll a d20 if you want, Marcus. If you want to look for a ladder or something.
Sure.
Seeing
I was trying to get a view of the world around us.
Sure. You can do that too with this d20 roll. I want to see how well you roll.
Oh boy.
This is great.
8. You don't see very much. You might have to cut through the bodies to get a good look.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cut through the bodies.
All right. Roll me a d20, please, as you do this.
16.
Okay. Are you trying to do this hurriedly? Or are you trying to
Oh,
sneak
yeah.
past them? Okay.
No sneakiness, just like
You will hurry. No sneakiness. You're just going to hurry through the bodies.
He's
And
gonna
you
Forrest
will-
Gump it.
You will pretty easily be able to cut through. And yes, you will see a ladder, like at the very edge of the roof in front of you. And as you're running, several of the body bags do start to move.
basically.
And they start to like stand up.
I'm basically going like, no, and just booking it to that. I'm gonna start.
And you're just
climbing
gonna
down.
you're just gonna go down the ladder.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm running. Full flight mode.
Dozen bodies start rising up, and they're going to start peeling away at the rags. And yes, you will start seeing Walking Dead style these zombies as they start to make their way towards your direction and towards Cade's direction. But Cade is gone. Cade is gone, and these things do not climb down ladders very well.
I'm going to try and get around them to the ladder, and I'm going to call for the others to come as well.
Okay, Spencer, what are you gonna do?
Spencer will look at JJ and just say, I think it's too late for them. We gotta go.
Can I make a roll to see how much of a lost cause Forrest is?
Yeah, roll me a d20.
18?
Yeah, so Forrest looks very incoherent, and you actually start seeing his eyes roll back and start to glaze over really, really white. So he does not seem like you need the kind of person you want to stick around for at the moment.
She will say, sorry, bye, and then she'll jump up and run for the exit.
Okay, Forrest,
Yeah.
you are hungry right now.
Yeah.
JJ runs off. What do you do? Spencer is the closest one to you?
Well, no, Spencer is running along with JJ as well.
Okay, Spencer and JJ are equally closer to you. Equally close.
Closer.
Which one do you chase? Which one do you chase after?
Okay. Well, I'm really hungry right now. You know, I just want to bite and oh no. Oh, Hales. I think it's
Hales?
you.
Ooh, okay.
That was a natural one.
Hales. That's fine. Go ahead and roll Hales a d20, and Ethan, roll twice. Get the better of the two rolls. You get advantage on this, Mr. Zombie Man. This is
Okay.
gonna be opposed.
Both were pretty
17?
good. 16.
What did you get?
16.
JJ?
17.
Okay, so give us cinematic how, between the two of you, cinematically show us how Zombie Forest almost like grabs a hold of JJ and JJ narrowly escapes. What
JJ dropped you and was like, sorry! And she is like, it's awkward running. Like, she doesn't run a lot for her job, so it's like that out of shape, like, and she's realizing the body bags are moving, so her legs are like, and she's like jumping over body bags. It's very messy.
As you drop me, Forrest is gonna no, don't go, and grab onto your leg and try to stop you. I'm trying to go in for the bite, but I don't think it's enough. As I'm trying to pull myself closer to you and
No,
really.
that's what she does. She flails her
Kicks me
arms.
in.
She's like, ugh.
So, to wrap things up, thank you to the both of you. Very good. To wrap things up, Cade, you will finally reach the bottom of the ladder, and you will see right in front of you, there's like barricade, like bags of military. You know how the military comes and they put like bags and stuff to like barricade things. And there's like a whole bunch of tents and a big giant helicopter, but it's all abandoned. There is again completely dead silence in this zombified world, and I'm going to say that Marcus and Spencer will reach the ladder, and they will also see the same thing as they're coming down the ladder. And JJ will take one last look, of course, at Forrest, who is unfortunately like a lost cause. Go ahead, JJ.
Can she grab those keys?
Roll a d20 if you want to grab those keys.
One final roll.
No, it's a 9.
Okay. So, yeah, you wouldn't be able to grab the keys unless you want to risk being attacked.
Nope.
So, okay.
Come on, I'm hungry.
Pretend this is the end of the episode, of like the pilot of whatever the show is, and we're just gonna go from one character to another, and you each get your own like final shot. Each character gets their own final shot to do or say something before the episode closes. So who wants to go first?
My final shot would be running towards the helicopter, not looking back. And I feel like to like show the character, I'd want the final shot to show him trying to get the helicopter started without waiting for these people. That he is selfishly just trying to save his own life. And that would be his like character moment, that he is a selfish, well, he wants his life. It's understandable, and that would be his moment.
JJ would look for an armored car because it's the army and they have guns, and she would think, I can't get to this helicopter, I'm so out of freaking shape. And she would just look behind at Jojo, Marcus, and Spencer, and she'd be like, we're probably not going to make it, come on, and just like indicate for them to book it towards an armored car.
Jojo, Marcus, and Spencer. Cade's at the helicopter, JJ's at the armored car. What do you two do?
So Marcus is full on crying at the moment, horrified to his life. He's having a near breakdown, but he spent the most time with Cade, so he would go after Cade.
Makes sense. That makes sense. Spencer, you just saw Marcus go towards Cade, and JJ's at the armored car. What do you do?
Takes a moment, looks back at the hospital, thinks of Raphael and Athena, begins to cry, and then just walks towards where JJ is, and go along with her, and just goes in the car, still crying at the end, and the end line is like, this is a nightmare. I would like to wake up now.
And then last but not least, Zombie Forest.
Okay.
Close the episode for us.
So as all the zombies are rising up and trying to throw off their bags, and Zombie Forest is kind of bummed that they're not getting a delicious snack. Unfortunately, watching the helicopter start on and take off, and the armored car pull away, just look around at the zombies. And anyone want to play Go Fish?
And scene. Good job, everybody.
Oh,
Good job.
that was great.